Um, Ready to fulfill the last task, so let's start. To answer the question, what I have experienced that was new for me, let me do it through the question, was there anything what wasn't new for me? Because I'm not sure about. I can just mention that working in Canvas was a new experience. I didn't have any idea some Canvas exists 2 months ago. Information about critical thinking from this perspective and in connection with the culture was something unexpected also. Uh, the content was over 90% unknown for me. Any terms such as cascading, cultural bump, or hidden law context, culture, and so on. This way of studying was also unknown and kind of hardcore to me. Combination of quizzes, articles, and application of new information was something what I enjoyed, and at the same time something what made me think a lot. I suppose I would love to make use of it once. Probably that will happen when teaching older students. To get to know people through reading their postings and their replies to each other, to build kind of peer relationship through this distant and at the same time interesting intercultural way. That was a thing. To be graded wasn't any new experience, but the truth is that being graded for so many writings, week by week, task by task, and moreover writing in English, that was totally new experience to me. What have I learned? Well, I hope a lot, just to practice it and keep being in touch with it. Due to my memory is shorter than short, I have to refresh everything as much as possible, and I believe when working with this topic during this school year, I may fix all this information, go deeper, and understand better. Funny is how I keep in my mind techniques of active listening before responding emails, even messages on my phone. And as I mentioned before, many terms was new. I would say this course involved huge and rich content, which is still in a process, and I faced to handle it. I did learn this way of studying might be possible and effective, and it is worthy to experience it. Next question is, what do I plan to do with the new perspectives I gained through this course? Before all, I plan not to forget it and get it into practice. With the same importance, I feel the responsibility to share it. As it is said, freely received, freely give, and I think it would be pity not to spread it with the whole package among the ones who live around you or the ones who didn't have that opportunity. I can say I feel blessed at the moment by this experience. To talk about the impact on my teaching practice means to keep in my mind all those smart replies I was given, all those amazing postings written by the others enriching me, and they made me feel impressed and many times working as an inspiration. I would love to remember all those great ideas which I'm about to implement into my teaching. Activities like identities wheel, cultural abundant description versus interpretation, and many others will be included in my lessons, I believe. And culture will vibrate in our school through the whole school project all year long. And the last question was, what other areas do I now want to further explore and develop? Well, there were some links which took my attention, but I didn't put that much effort to make friends with so far. As an example, I can state digital storytelling, topic of different context and different meaning, and some references linked below the text. Of course, I will lead my interest in critical thinking deeper to study more about this issue because I strongly agree on the more I learn, the less I realize I know, and that's the finding. And I found out it's pretty cool studying not in your mother tongue. So probably when I stumble on some other opportunity to join something like this, I would react alike. And now at the end, let me thank you for your guidance. This was also a new experience, and you did it splendidly. Thank you. Bye.